Yo, what's going on, YouTube? What's happening? Kicking with your boy late night, man. Yeah, it's late. Super late. And want to have a quick conversation with you guys, man. So I ain't gonna be out here that long. I'm in the spot that I was in the other day. It was raining last time I was here. There's actually a light. Y'all see that? It's a light, like right there. And who is that? Event yours. What's happening? What's happening? Downtown Indy. Hold up, let me show you guys, man. I showed you guys the other day, man. I'm just downtown. Um, just had a great conversation with some watch people, man. It wasn't even like a red bar or nothing like that, man. It was, but I guess in a sense it probably was. I guess I don't know. But anywho's, I'm here with you tonight. And I wanted to talk about something. If y'all seen the actual topic, I'm gonna sit back over here, chill for a minute. Hold on, let me get the best, because that light is bright, y'all. Hold on, that light is really bright. Maybe I should sit over yonder, man. I don't know where I'm gonna sit at now. I should have thought this thing out. It's all good, it's all good. The show must go on. Who we got? Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Long Ranger, Watchdog 60. Welcome in. Let's jump right into it, man. Right now, what are you wearing? Wrist-wise, watches. I got on my Snake Eyes. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's not the official name, but that's what I'm calling it. That's my Tissot PRX, and I'm going to start right there. I just had a great conversation, man. We talked watches today. We talked life. We talked about a lot of stuff, man. But this weekend, I was able to go out to Kokomo and spend a few hours with people that love to collect watches, people that make watches. There's a lot of news. If you guys missed it, Kokomo and Nomadic got this partnership, man, which is pretty dope. And it's amazing that this whole industry with the micro brands and independent space is just growing, man. It's crazy. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's good? I'm gonna tell you what's good, man. Life. I mean, like, the conversation I just had for the past few hours, man, was just like, it was amazing, man. It was crazy. But I enjoyed it. I learned. I got some insight on stuff. Got some insight inside the business, man, because on this side of Horology, I'm just a guy that talks about his passion with watches. I bring as much information as I possibly can to you guys. You know what I'm saying? About like going to Kokomo, going to Trifecta, going to Reese Nichols, where else? PA Jewelers. Been to a couple places. I mean, bro, like if I can get there, I'm gonna go. Wind ups, the whole nine. I think the only that I know of watch event that I haven't been to yet is Intersect. You know, and that's just a matter of time. I'm gonna do my best to get there. Oh, of course, you got Watches and Wonders, but yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out. But what's good? Welcome in. I see you, Swag. What's happening? Baltimore Ravens, wrist check. Okay, that's what you got on. Glycine GMT. Sweet. We was talking about the glycine today, man. We're going to talk about that too. Price propositions, the value of watches and things of that nature. Today's episode is actually inspired by a live that I saw last night with Wrist Unwound. And, you know, he doesn't go live as often, but when he did go live, you know, great conversation. If you seen last night, man, I appreciate everybody that was in the chat, bro. He prayed for me and my, you know what I'm saying, family and stuff like that. It was pretty dope. Heartfelt. But price proposition. I want to read something to you guys real quick. I was looking at, and you know what? Here's a little tidbit for you guys. Those of you guys that watch TGV, the Urban Gentry channel, I found out what his kryptonite is. If you want to stump him, because I know for a fact this man has a wealth of knowledge, challenge him to say the phrase price proposition. Challenge him to that. Tell him to say it 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. If he can say that term, price proposition, value for money, and hit him with that when it comes to watches, man. So like, I actually looked up the term price proposition, man, and it says it's a component of a broader value proposition focusing specifically on the total value from all the financial aspects of a product or service, not just a sticker price. That is the Google term. But then I asked him, I said, okay, since we talking about price proposition, what about watches, right? And it says the value it offers for the cost determined by brand, craftsmanship, market condition, and whether you're buying new or pre-owned. Let's dig into something real quick. I'm gonna ask you guys this, and please just be candid with. I'm not coming to you guys like I'm some expert, because I'm not. Just a guy that collects watches, and I like doing YouTube. I like going live, as you guys can see. Price proposition, value for money. I was looking at today, and you guys help me with this. If we're talking about price proposition, and when we're talking watches, you have an entry level, of course, right? Entry level, according to Google, anything under $1,500 is considered entry level. Mid tier is considered $1,500 to $4,000. Luxury is considered $4,000 and beyond. And we know that there's watches that's going into the millions of dollars. If you don't know that, if you're new here, watches cost that much, right? Not to insult anybody intelligence, but I'm telling you, there's people that don't know that watches can go that high. This watch right here in question, this watch currently is fetching anywhere from $995 to $1,045. I seen it on on the Carnival Cruise. This watch is $995 unless they raised the price already, but that was the last time I was on a cruise, which was 2 months ago. And that will be considered entry level according to Google. But somebody that has that watch, that bought it, I know there's people on this planet that will consider that to be a luxury watch as far as what they spend, you know, because some people don't think spending over $250 is necessary for a wristwatch. So, like, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys say that? Because I think it's, am I wrong to say that, you know, luxury is actually defined by the person that, you know, they're defining it by, or the person in question, or like depending on the individual is what I'm trying to say. So, for example, if Joe says, hey man, I work, I have my expenses, and when it comes to watches, I love watches, man. I went out and bought a Timex, man. Just think of a model that costs about $300, right? In that $300 Timex, he feels that, hey, I bought a luxury timepiece. This thing is amazing. This is better than what my grandfather wore. So yeah, I consider this luxury. But defined on YouTube and other social media outlets, that will be considered, based on this, a entry level watch. So who's right and wrong? Love my glasses. Thank you, man. I don't even know how you see my glasses, man. It's hard to see. I can barely see myself. You crazy. Thank you. You said I deserve it. I appreciate it, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I thank you. I really do. I appreciate everybody that's spending their time with me right now. I've got 12 folks in the building right now, and we're 8 minutes into the chat. And we're talking watches, man. And I'm going to get into a conversation I just had maybe 40 minutes ago. But yeah, what is entry level? And I do want to ask you guys this. Based on the mid-tier, $1,500 to $4,000 is considered mid-tier. So what does that say about companies like Zero West, Tudor? Tudor is in that range. Would you guys consider, those that know, I appreciate you, thank you. This is one of my favorite hats too, I promise, off the rip. Yeah, I wear it I don't even wear it as much, man. I got to get one of them cages, man, so I can throw it, you know what I'm saying, wash my hats with the little cage, whatever, in the washing machine. But what do you guys consider Tudor? Do you guys consider Tudor to be a luxury watch? Because according to Google, $1,500 to $4,000 is considered to be luxury. And we do know that like the Tudor FXD, if you don't know, that's over $4,000. But you can get a Tudor like around like pre-owned. I've seen Tudors as low as like 2,500. You may have seen it cheaper than that. You spend what you can afford. Yeah, I get that, bro. Yeah, I get that, and I agree with you. I agree with you. But this is a topic that has been talked about on YouTube, and it's a discussion to be had, bro, because everybody does not see it that way. And the other element to this is the people that you value. We're talking value for dollars. Man, bro, there's people on YouTube. I saw somebody posted earlier. They posted a picture of Teddy next to a fan, right? But then in the caption, it talked about their presence on YouTube and how many people purchase the watches that are recommended from their perspective, from their channel. But how many people have been inspired by Teddy's recommendation? How many people take his word for it and they just go buy? Regardless if they like to watch or not. But I will say, there's a few people that's at the top of the food chain on YouTube, and love or hate them, when they speak, people listen. You may not be one of those people. I understand that, and that's all good. You know what I'm saying? But like, I do respect the fact that people that come to my channel, there's some people that have no idea about watches. They came over here, they from the travel sector, or they're from food, or somebody told them, like they're a neighbor of somebody else. Speaking of which, I met Hannibal's neighbor, Raphael, and I actually just got included into like a watch society here, man. Like they're gonna give me the information on their next meetup, which I think is pretty dope. I've never been a part of like a Red Bar or some type of horological society, so I appreciate it. I got a chance, opportunity to take pictures with these guys. Really cool guys, man. Can't wait to see this next one. But yeah, I want to keep this in mind when we're talking price proposition and what watches are valuable, and how you guys approach it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I want, like when I repeat your message on here, I want somebody that's researching watches, like, because people stumble upon this channel for whatever reason. YouTube may promote it, some people don't. Some people may hype it up, I don't know. And there's a hype button on YouTube now, and I found out yesterday you can only do 3 hypes in a week, per week. Because I hype, like if I was the case, man, I was looking at people's videos, I was trying to hype up everybody's video that's associated with me, or that I enjoy their channel, and I was like, dang, I can only do 3 hypes, so I gotta keep my hypes, I guess, sparingly. I don't know. Brother, anyone saying anything over $200 is cheap is straight up just trying too hard to oh man. Value is defined by the individual belief of value. Yeah, yeah. It is. So I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT had a lot to say about this, right? But it says on one case, depends on what you care about. The appearance, the durability, the movement. And do you guys think that a watch micro brand that has a Salida 200, right, or a Miyota movement 9,000 or 8,000 series, do you consider that to be mediocre? I mean, what do you guys consider? Do you consider that to be luxury? Because and here's the other thing too. I watched a video which I always think is weird. I think just me personally, I think this is weird. When you take a San Martin or a San Martin style watch, or like, can we say a Chinese created watch, built watch, assembled, whatever, and what's going on, Woody? And you compare it to a Rolex or a Cartier or an AP or Vacheron. and you want to show the value for dollar, showing in on some cases, for example, if you bought a San Martin and it had if you bought a San Martin and it had a deployment clasp on it, man, it had on the fly adjustment, it had drill lugs, it had sapphire sandwich, it had 5 layers of AR coating, it had meteorite dial, dolphin hands or sword hands or cathedral, and the watch high beat, and let's say it even had a power indicator and it had 62 hours of power reserve, which I don't know if that even exists, but let's say it had all that, and the watch was coming in around $600 to $700, so in between there, versus a Rolex that is anywhere from $13,000 to $15,000. Can you compare the two? Is it a comparison? Or is there a point to make that Rolex may not put AR coating on their watch, or the Cartier may not put AR coating underneath the crystal, or maybe they put it on, I don't know. But like, is that a fair comparison? Can we, like, it, I don't know, like me personally, I'm like, man, dang, that's kind of hard to do, man, because if you like San Martin, you like San Martin. Because I know people that own San Martin, Rolex, Tudor, and a Cartier. I use Cartier for example because, yeah, I know somebody that has that. They enjoy they enjoy all their watches, right? They got some beaters. They consider their Casios beaters. But do you think that's fair to compare a watch less than $1,000 to that of a Rolex? Any watch with even showing movement doesn't qualify as horology, and that's okay. It's still a luxury to enjoy it. Yeah, I agree with you. Bro. Let me ask you this though, DK. Does everybody? Well, you know what? I already know the answer to it. I'm never gonna ask that question. I'm not gonna ask you that question. I want to say this though. Because I had a conversation about, you know, like this timepiece right here. I got this right here, this Hamilton, right? And it's funny that DK's in here because you're one of the reasons why I got this. Because I didn't, like, this wasn't even on my radar. When I saw you did the one that it actually had 4 crowns on it. And you had a scale on the back of this thing. But like, I saw this one, I was like, oh, I like that one. Like, I just something about the three crowns on it. And this came on a leather strap. It didn't come on this. I put this rubber on there, man, because I was like walking with it, and I didn't want to sweat my leather out. So I enjoy this watch. I like this. It's a guilty pleasure, man. I enjoy this watch so much. This one, and a watch that I gravitate to so much as far, and it gets so much wear, and it's this one right here, man. I like, it's just something about this watch that really gets me, man. And like, you can have this watch, not for, like, it don't cost that much. It's not specced out, but it's perfect for what I got. And this watch, and I know you can't see it at night. Let me see if you could possibly see it. Look at the scratches. Oh, wait a minute, you can. Look at how many scratches this bad boy got. Let me see if I got it. You see that? This thing is beat up. Bezels beat up, man. I beat, like, yo, I wear this watch so much. I wear it to work. I work out in it, man. Like, this watch probably mad at me, y'all. This like, yo, Trap, can I get a rest, bro? Cause you wearing me too much, man. And like, you're reckless, bro. You got me on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You doing push-ups in me, man. Like, dude, can I get a break, bro? You tripping? I did not. I'm gonna check it out. After I leave here, I'm not gonna be out here that long. I'm about to get back to the house. I'm about to get back to the crib, man. Cause like, I literally, man, I came downtown. I got my steps in, man, and just wanted to hang out and just enjoy the weather, man. And some of the folks that came down for wind up for a minute. I'm tripping. I'm tripping, y'all. Not minutes and hours, but Whiskey Wheel and Watches. They were downtown. They was hanging out. Their hotel was like over that way somewhere. And I saw them and was talking to them or whatever. And we just had a great conversation. Great conversation, man. We was talking about creation of watches, man, collectors, and just where this industry is going, man. And I was talking to them about this before I went live, man, like price proposition. And I personally, the way I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I like it, I'm gonna get it. Like, for example, y'all seen this watch before, man. I like this watch, bro. I got it with me tonight, man, because like I was switching in and out of watches today, man, and this is one that I dig. And it's cool that you're seeing it like in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not seeing it in the perfection of a video, like, because this is definitely not this is a rough one. Hey, shout out to my man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something too. Talking about Wrist Unwound last night, we were talking about that because he's a Timex guy. If you guys have yet to see his channel, he talks about Timex a lot. Thank you. He talks about Timex a lot, right? And it was said before during there was a few people, it was like a podcast, and it was like, there's not a lot of people on YouTube talking about Timex. And I said, dude, I don't know nobody else talking about Timex as much as him. I think he got like over 100 Timex pieces in his collection. And he talked about value. He talked about stories. That's what he was more concerned about, the story of a watch. You know, like, what's the tail of the tape when it comes to your timepiece, right? And I'll show you this one right here, my Gene Kranz. This piece right here, I think is one of the most comfortable watches I have come across. Let me get this out the light. It's one of the most comfortable watches I've come across. I love the presentation of this watch, and I love the story behind it. The man that wore this watch, man, one of the most prolific figures in history, in just world history. We can't say American history, but I look at it from this standpoint, man. You know, when you look at Gene Kranz, as a boy, he imagined that, you know, he wanted to fly to space. He wanted to be a pilot. And he lived his dream out, man. I think that is so dope. I think that is so dope. And I hear people on YouTube say they want to be a star YouTuber, or they want to be like the best at whatever it is they want to do, ball player, whatever. And yeah, man, I see all the reviews. I see all the stuff. Shoot, I just seen, and you know what? I want to say this because I think DK's still here. DK used a clip that I got in a video that you guys are gonna see this week before the next month. I got the same clip, one of the same clips in my video, and I was like, man, he put his out today. I was like, man, that's crazy, bro. I'm using it, but I'm using it in a different context. But it's still funny that it's the same. It's the same clip. Let's see, two-tone goodness. What's up? Christopher White is in the building. He talked about AliExpress. I got another man. I got a message from somebody sent me a video, man, talking about the tariffs and how it's affecting people in Canada and like other countries, man. The tariffs, like the shipping, is like tearing a hole in folk. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. What time is it? I'm gonna show you my last watch. And this is a watch that, you know, it's not on anybody's radar. But when I saw it, I just like, yo, I just had to have that watch, man. Like, this sucker, man, is so fresh, bro. So fresh. Super dope watch, you feel me? South Baltimore, yeah, that thing came in good, boy. Look at that South Baltimore, man. I ain't gonna, you know, I'm about to double wrist real quick, because I want to put this thing on, man. That red, that maroon. It's the Night Raven, you feel me? Oh, what's this? Hold up, I see something. I see something. Rob said he wants a stroke. Hold up. Hey. There's your stroke right there, bro, man. Appreciate you for the super chat, bro. I really do, man. That money is going forward to help other people. And if you don't, anybody donate money on here, you send super chats, man. I don't spend it on myself, man. I spend it on other people, man, because I think that's what's most important. We need that, especially right now in today's society, man. You know what I'm saying? Each one, reach one. That's what I want to do. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I do think there is a stratification of watchmaking, but the term luxury is relative at the end of the day. There are people less fortunate struggling to survive in this world. Yes, there are. That was one of the things we talked about earlier, man. This is a problem that's really not a problem because for the most part, most people that's in the chat right now, you guys have at least 5 watches in your collection. At least, bare minimum. And I want to answer a question that was asked to me. Depending on the type of watch that you have in your collection, if it's less than $50, does that make you a collector? Why, yes, it does. You've collected 5 watches at $25, that makes you a collector. That may just be, I mean, because you can buy a bunch of Casios. That's all you want. That's all you like. I don't know. I mean, shoot, who am I? Ain't nobody. I bought a watch from the UK for $800. Came out to $1,100 after taxes. I'm buying. DK, man. Hey, somebody put DK in timeout. Trap, I only have 2, so I am a man. Get off my lap, my chat, bro. Cowboys are ahead. Cowboys win. Who is Cowboys playing? Wisconsin. He said the Packers. Yeah. Yup. Bet. They up? That's surprising. Okay. No limit. Upper or lower. There's a helicopter. I hear it. So check this out. When I was at the event yesterday, I sat with Rich and his wife, Amy, from 5280. Talked to them. I talked to Greg from Nomadic Watches. And Nomadic, again, I mentioned this yesterday, they got some stuff coming up. Each one of like, now Rich watches, bro, like when you talk about 5280, go on the website, you see what the price of their watches are. Right? He shared some stuff with me today, man. Like, he got some amazing stuff going on. If you saw my short, I put that watch on, right? One of the pieces that he had, man, it was on a blue strap, bro. It was so comfortable, right? But for that watch, and the price that it is not going to agree with everybody. It's not everybody's palate. It's not your forte. You will find something else to get in place of that because of price. But if there's something that you like, and that's, I mean, Tudor, Cartier, all these things, man, it's not a sin. Like, it's not a sin to like your Rolexes. Like it was commented on the other day, I don't have a problem with the brands, man. I got a problem with people representing the brands because of the snobbery. And I saw Wrist Unwound dropped a video this morning about snobbery. So this price proposition situation comes down to just that. In a lot of cases, man, it's like, what is YouTube on? What is your position on YouTube, and what do you believe in? And I know some people, it don't bother you at all. You don't care what people say, because you're gonna buy what you want to buy. You feel me? And some of you don't care about doing this. I got a watch here. Let me come to the lights. I got a watch here. I got a watch there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 2 double wristing, and I know that, you know, I've been listening to the words, man, some of the YouTubers are saying, you know what I'm saying? I heard an Invicta term, what was it, a couple days ago? And there were a few, let's just say there are a few people on YouTube that had collected Invicta, but then there's always these little terms that Yes, when I was unaware, or when I was younger, and when I was foolish in my collecting, I collected Invicta, I collected Fossil. I'm hearing this, and I'm like, bro, what is? I'm like, so what is that to say about somebody that's 60 years old that's collecting Invicta right now? Does that make them foolish? Does that make them immature? Now, me personally, like what Invicta's, like the offerings that Invicta has currently, I'm not interested. I like some of the old stuff that they got, man. Like that. What was one of the watches I like? The Times Square. I think that's super dope. That is Invicta. Invicta's JLC. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much it. It's a lot bigger, but it's a dope watch. I think it's a dope watch, and they got a Salida 200. Oh no, it's a 2824 in that watch. Etta, and it's cool. Got a mirror. You flip it, like it's a mirror on one side. It's a dope watch. You know what I'm saying? Or a mirror on the inside. You could put. Yeah, it's a family show, so I'm not gonna say. But y'all know what it is. Anybody that owns that, y'all know what it was said about that watch. Let's see. Let me get into the comment section. Giants finally won. Oh, really? The Giants won? Okay. I know Vic's gonna love that. Megazoid. What's happening? Wow, Thizzle, man. I always love to see you guys come in here. I appreciate you. My watches, like most people, vary in price. Yeah, wrist check. Australia. Austria. Sometimes there's... Oh, what the heck? It disappeared. I don't know what you were saying, bro. I don't know what you were saying. So, yeah. So, at this rate, I just want to have this conversation with y'all tonight, man, because it kind of coincides with what, you know what I'm saying, we talked micro brands earlier this week, and then I saw that micro brands that was like the hot topic yesterday from the 1916 company. They did a video on that, and I know Tim actually did a video or live early in the week. I want to say it was Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And that video, you know, it was like he's not into micro brands because purchasing too many micro brands could eliminate your buying power of that luxury watch that you may or may not want. But there's always a variable on, is that something that you're trying to get anyway. Sometimes there's unintended stuff. Cowboys take the lead. Yeah. Let me say this to anybody that's watching this. If you made it this far on the replay, man, and this is based off of conversation. I will never leave your name. I promise. I will never mention who I talk to on some of these things. But you don't like the fact that people talk about the brand that you like, or they don't talk enough about your brand. That could be a bonus for you, that your brand isn't mentioned on YouTube as much. Because keep in mind, when they start mentioning brands and the wrong person, or let me say the right person, get to talking about it, if you were saving up to get that watch, well, guess what happens? That watch sells out. It just sells out, man. What is that? Trafford? Dude. Trafford, not saying he wasn't selling like that, but dude, I'm telling you, was it last year when Mr. Wonderful talked about it? His sales went up. Isotope, sales went up. Like when you have these well-known figures talking about your brand, and I'm just saying, y'all, for those that I've talked to that's like, hey, I don't like the fact that they don't talk about my brand enough. Count that a blessing, bro, because if you're saving up to get that watch, you're good. Your biggest complaint or your biggest adversary right now would be tariffs, because some of those watches got those Swiss movements in them and they're still overseas. You got to pay for them to come back. So yeah. I saw a video today. Borealis. Borealis, yo. I'm telling you, I was curious about Borealis, but I happened to see a collector's Borealis, and bro, when I tell you that that thing is exquisite, that thing, I absolutely fell in love with the watch off the rip. Off the rip, man. Just the craftsmanship of it, the actual look is very crisp. I was like, yo, I can picture this on my wrist. And they got another one. I think it's like I want to say it's under $450 with the Miyota movement in there. I want to say it's a 40 millimeter. And it's weird because the actual hour markers are attached to the chapter ring, I believe. So the hour hand goes underneath the numbers instead of over top. Like I saw that today. I say, yo, that's cool. That is super cool. Now, reviews, watch reviews and stuff like that is something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can say there's no such thing as a perfect watch. This one is. It's perfect for me. And I have a personal attachment to this timepiece. I feel a certain way with this watch. I do. This thing is, it's an enjoyable piece. I like it. I like what it stands for, and it just does something for me, man. I can't explain it no more than that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with this one. I like wearing this one, the Gene Kranz. Think it's a dope watch. I think Seiko puts out like one of the dopest brands. Like, dude, what was that? The cocktail timers. I think it's one of the best offerings from Seiko. And I don't even care the fact that it got a 4R movement in it for the price. I think it's worth it. You know, not for you. For me, it's definitely worth it. I actually have, how many I got? I only got the one. But I will buy another one at some point. Remember? Hey man, I'm about to leave, man. I'm out of here, man. What? I'm not about to fool with you, DK. I'm not about to fool with you, bro. Like, what is it? Oh my gosh. Hey, bro. Hey, can I get a bottle of water real quick, man? I need something, man. I'm thirsty, bro. Help me out, man, because this dude on here killing me. Bro, what's wrong with you, bro? What's... Hey man, I remember that. And I did not get a Borealis because of that. I just my focus on other watches, but I've always wanted to get a Borealis, man. I just never got around to getting one. It may slide because that one they just came out with, I'll slide that in my collection, bro. Off top, I like that one. Or you know what I'm saying, I'll grab one of the old school ones. I like that one that they got coming. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't have like the bezel, because it's a dive watch. It doesn't have your coin edge bezel. It has more of a machined bezel. Like it's weird, like a cog maybe. Wow, thank you, DK. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Wristful out of here. All right, man. I know you got to get up and go to work in the morning, bro. I don't want anyone to have the same watch I have. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel you. And I've seen, like, I've been watching the videos that you've been dropping. Like, those are definitely different watches, man. And that's a cool thing about having the taste level that you have. The interest level of watches that you have is gonna be different. So let me just say this: the price proposition and value and stuff like that, I do value more of what fits inside my criteria for watches. One, I value my PRX. I think the PRX, for what they offer, is one of the dopest watches on the market. You know what I'm saying? And it really doesn't matter the trend. I don't care the fact that there's other companies that are making integrated bracelet styles. It doesn't matter to me that some people are sick and tired of the 70s design. They want it to go away. That does not deter me from buying. Would I buy another PRX? Yes, I would. I think the PRX is one of the most solid watches out there. I don't know if I will buy another one because this one has really, that's like, it's just it for me, man. Like, this is it. Now, I would like PRX to come out with their carbon bracelet like they, threatened to do, but they didn't. The other thing too, this one is a watch that, what's the chance of me running into somebody that has another South Baltimore? Unless I went out to Baltimore. And I'm pretty sure I may run into somebody out there because, I know the city represents Nomadic. I haven't run into anybody that has a Nomadic Mirai 401 green that I have. And I can switch the bracelet up. Ooh, they go old school. Hold up. Squirrel. Look at that. Yeah. I love cars, y'all. Love cars. That thing sounded beautiful. Perfect is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, yes. It is. Hey sis, how you doing? Welcome in. I wanted to rent, but I felt like since Mr. Wonderful had spoke about them, they stopped making the 42 millimeters, focus on 38s. Wow. What up, Trap buddy? It's late. I got a new one on the hook. Oh, yes, sir. Let's go. You been wearing your... Hey, because I'm about to cut out. I'm about to cut it. It's almost midnight. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm about to bounce up out of here, man. But I was still downtown. Just want to drop in. You know what I'm saying? And here's the other thing too, man. This whole month, bro. This whole month, I'm not even a part of that crew like that, but I am a part of the crew. There's this thing called Slay Timber, man, and you have to do a video every day of the month in September, man, and I ain't missed a beat, you feel me? It can't be a short. It got to be a video or a live, man. But I do have a video coming out of my last hero watch, my last watch, my what if, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your watch could be on a character's wrist or a watch that reminds you of a particular character, what would it be? And the last watch that I have is a watch that I absolutely dig. I dig it so much. And when I put it on, I'll be like, ooh, hey, you know what's crazy? Forget the price proposition, because if I went out, like if I had the disposable income, right? I don't know. I like Chrono Swiss, man. I went out to Moyer and I saw Chrono Swiss and I was like, yo, this watch is crazy. This watch is, man, it is freaky, man. It was like 45,000 or something like that, somewhere around there. Dope watch, but I was like, man, I don't think I would spend that much money. I don't know. I can't say because I don't have the money. But I do know what I would like to get if I did have a decent amount of money. I want my Panerai first and foremost, and then I want that Omega 57, the Speedmaster 57. And I already know the Speedmaster, the Moon Watch, is the more popular one. But I'm not even going against the grain, because that means I will be in competition on what you think watches should be in my collection, and I don't give a piss about what you think should be in my collection. Ooh, hold up. Truck. Squirrel. Look at that. Hold up. Look at that. That thing is gorgeous. Man, people, man, they be coming through with some whips, boy. Wrist check. I got two. Boom, boom, boom. I got on my South Baltimore and my snake eyes right there. That's that PRX carbon. Okay. Have a good night, bro. We'll be on the lookout for your video. All right, bet. All right, so double. Hey, I'm trying to told you. Double wristing tonight, man. Double wristing. So, yup. So anyway, y'all, I am about to be out this thing. I appreciate you guys kicking it with me, man. We've been on for 44 minutes, going on 45 minutes. Not even gonna reach the whole hour because I'm gonna get up from downtown and in my bed. You know what? I'm actually going to go watch Demon Slayer tonight because that's actually a pretty good anime. I like it. I don't even know what season I'm in, so I got to finish all the seasons so then I can go see the movie. But yeah, I'm digging it. You said you're not buying any more watches? Neither am I, sir. Neither am I. I'm not buying any more watches. I'm not buying nothing else. You know what I mean? Always double fisting. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Looking forward, y'all. I'm gonna drop this video. I will do a recap on yesterday's festivities. So you guys, I started working on it. It will be out tomorrow, and then the last video of the month should be my Imagine series, my What If, and hope you guys enjoy it. It's just something fun I like to do, man. And that won't be the last video. I'll do some more videos like that. Just want to enjoy the rest of this year. I need to, because life be lifing, as I heard this minister say today at church. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for the conversation and staying up late. Thank you for being out here at night downtown Indianapolis, man. So, before we go, you guys, this is the War Memorial. You ever come here, I know some spots back that way that we can go to eat. I would love to take you guys over there, and go to one of my favorite breakfast spots now. Is First Watch, was on the other side of the building back over that way. Beautiful. They multi-grain pancakes. Don't even talk about it. All right, y'all. Sean John, man, thank you for coming. We about to be up out this thing. You feel me? We up out this thing. Yeah, man. Yeah. So anyway, bam, and the watches that's over there. Until the next lightning strike, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be blessed, man. Have a good night.